Hey, good morning, folks. I'm Live Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrosa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. And we have a blizzard going on in the UP. That storm system pretty much splits, the Lower Peninsula and the UP. Lower Peninsula stays on the warm side of the storm today and then gets on the cold side of the storm tonight, tomorrow, into Friday. And that's where we get the spurts of snow across lower Michigan too. But if you're trying to think about traveling across the UP today, not advised at all with blizzard conditions and 45-mile-an-hour winds. And then eventually, yes, we do have some true spring weather on the way. So let's get to it and show you what's going on. I thought we better start with what is normal for April. Even I, after more than 30 years, lose track of what is normal. So this is the average high temperature today. Over the last 30 years, this is what the temperatures averaged. Ann Arbor and Detroit, 53. Kalamazoo, 52. Flint, Grand Rapids, Saginaw, average high today, 51. By the way, take off about 20 from that for the low temperature, so you know that we still, on average, get down to the freezing mark or slightly below. And then as you work your way northward, the average highs are in the upper 40s for, say, Traverse City, northern lower Michigan, and across the UP, average temperatures are in the low 40s. Well, there's a blizzard warning in effect around the Marquette area. Most of the rest of the UP under a winter storm warning. That's the pink. The purple is winter weather advisory, and you can see that lower Michigan does not have any winter advisories. In the north, things have dried out for the time being, and the temperature is warm enough, above the freezing mark, so that we won't have any significant accumulation, say, at least on the roads. All right, let's give ourselves an update of what it's going to look like today. And the main story here is that much of lower Michigan in the dry sector this morning, this is noon, okay? So light precipitation, maybe on the west side of the state, southwest side of the state, east side, you could stay dry. Hey, good morning, Ed Johnson and Troy Ropp. Good morning to you. Jim Bennett, thanks for watching. And Gabriel Cannon, thanks for watching. The MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. So we go through the afternoon, and some rain showers develop across the southern half of the state: Saginaw, Flint, Detroit, Ann Arbor, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Lansing, rain showers. The snow continues in the UP, arcing back through Wisconsin, back into northern Illinois. So we kind of just have gotten into the warmer pocket ahead of this storm system. Hey, good morning, Daryl Dinan. Now, tonight, the storm center moves to the east, and we get into a northerly flow, and that brings the colder air aloft into lower Michigan. So this is tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. And like I said, get ready for snow to come through into Charlevoix, Petoskey, Traverse City tomorrow morning. And then eventually in the afternoon, snow showers can drift down. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Snow showers can drift down into the Detroit area, Ann Arbor, Grand Rapids, what I call spurts of snow, 5, 10, 15 minutes here and there. We go through Thursday night, and now we come into Friday morning, and there again, the storm system finally pulling out, but the thumb, you could wake up to some off and on snow showers Friday morning even. So look at this snowfall map. Through tomorrow morning, the UP gets walloped 6 to as much as 24 inches of additional snow. Marquette, westward toward the Keweenaw Peninsula. So pretty much a drive across the UP would be very dangerous situation today. Now for lower Michigan, you'll notice that our model that we like here forecasts an inch here and there, and even a little arc of a couple of inches in the southwest corner. That's snowfall, not snow on the ground. So a lot of that will melt very briefly. So what I'd say is an inch here or there briefly, and then it melts away as it comes to an end. As far as amounts of liquid in this whole thing, we're looking at 2, 3, 4/10 of an inch of liquid in most of lower Michigan. So not a heavy soaker, but in the UP where you're going to get 10 inches of snow, you could have an inch of liquid out of that. Hey, good morning, Brian Rodimer. Is winter over after this weekend? I don't think we'll have much snow. We could still have a spurt of a snow shower or two late next week, but I would say we are transitioning to the next stage of spring weather. You'll see that right here. These are the high temperature forecasts for the next 7 days. Today we're in the 40s in most of lower Michigan. Well, it's only in the 30s in the western UP. Tomorrow is a little bit cooler. Some places may not hit 40 degrees. And then Friday, look for temperatures in the 40s. Saturday, we jump to temperatures in the 50s. And remember, that's about average right there. Maybe just even a touch warmer than average. Sunday, into the 50s. Monday, 50s north, low 60s south. Tuesday, near 70 in a lot of places. Wednesday, in the mid 60s. Thursday, in the mid to upper 60s in a lot of places. And Friday, the next storm system is slated for Thursday coming through, and then cooler air behind it, and highs in the 50s. So you can definitely see that the cold backside of the storm system now only drops us into the 40s and 50s as opposed to the 30s. A 6 to 10 day forecast, obviously much warmer than normal. 8 to 14 day forecast runs warmer than normal. That's through April 16th. And then the 3 to 4 week forecast into the end of April also carries warmer than normal, but I think it would be slightly warmer than normal conditions, not extremely warm. And we have to remember what normal is. So let's call it low 50s. Let's call it 51 today for most of southern lower. And then let's call it by the end of April, it looks like average high temperatures about 58 or 59. So anytime we're going to be in the 60s here in the next couple of weeks, we're above normal. We're warmer than normal. We lose touch with the reality when we pace warmer than normal, as we had in March also. So there we go. That's the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Enjoy the flakes of snow, and then get ready to enjoy a whole bunch of spring weather. Take care, folks.